say does.
Welcome and good evening. We welcome you to our Monday night broadcast of the NBA here on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And on the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Let's take a look at the numbers for Larry Bird.
And guys, I think the grind of the season is catching up with him a little bit. It comes across in his rebounding numbers. Over the past 5 games, they've taken a tumble. He seems to be wearing down a bit. Maybe tonight, though, he can get his legs back under him.
Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Alperen Şengün. Fred VanVleet out there with Alex Caruso. Then it's Durant. And it's Bird in at the small forward position. And for Phoenix, Durant, and it's Richards in at the 5. Pass to Caruso. Coming in. It's clear who the media thinks will win. We've been reading about it and hearing about it for the last couple days.
Yeah, but Kevin, you know, none of us in the media know what we're talking about. It's just a lot of speculation. And look, it's a cliche, but it's also true. The games aren't won on paper, they're won out on the court, and anyone in the NBA can beat anyone else on a given night.
Which makes me look forward to this one.
Absolutely.
Here's Şengün. Devin Booker picking up that last basket. Şengün, no good. Suns on offense. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
Yeah, they got into a terrific flow offensively, but a lot of that was because the defense they were facing was mediocre.
Yeah, but even against weak defense, your execution still matters. Luckily, they were able to take advantage.
Booker against VanVleet. A 3-ball. Booker, no good. Gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. VanVleet passes to Durant. Now, here's Şengün. Defended by Richards. Bird left side. Up top, Şengün. 6 on the shot clock. Durant with some nice D. The Suns have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And that one is good.
Just working his way inside there. Durant so good at just finding his shot all over the court.
Pass to Durant. Booker outside. Beal gets a wide open look. Good. And a nice assist from Booker.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Bird outside. Durant down low. Defended by Richards. Suns have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Pass to Dunn. Beyond the arc. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Oh, great ball movement there.
It's been a pretty tough stretch for them.
And this will be an important possession. It's really essential. They put a stop to this run, and the best way to do it is by great execution.
Now, here is Bird. This game, an incredible scoring display for him. Back to Caruso. On the wing, Bird. Dunn covering. Bird kicks to Şengün. It's blocked.
Well, not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
KD with the bucket.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
And always hovering around the 50, 40, 90 mark, Kevin Durant is both prolific and Greg efficient.
And Kevin, you want to talk about guys in this league who make winning plays time and time again? KD is right at the top of that list.
And checking out some stats for Şengün. The last 10 or so games, he has been remarkable. He's putting up 13 points a game, 9 rebounds, and 5 assists. But you look at the rebound totals, and it's a big part of what he does for this team.
Everybody has their strengths. Easy to see that rebounding is his, and he is honed in on it.
Here's Beal following the basket by Larry Bird. He gets it in there. Booker's got his second basket.
Nice unselfish passing there by Beal. He knows he can't do it all.
Van Vliet passes to Şengün. Bird outside. Back to Şengün. Pass to Bird. Over to the left wing. A wide open look here for Caruso. Connects from three-point range.
And Caruso knows how to catch defenses off guard. Great work off that catch.
Here's Richards. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Booker against Van Vliet. Durant with the screen on Booker. To the middle. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. After a solid rookie campaign, Coach, Jalen Durant had a breakout sophomore year.
Well, Kevin, Jalen Durant knows who he is. Averaging a double-double, but he stays within himself. Doesn't take very many jump shots, shot well over 60%, and he has got a great motor.
And both free throws good for Durant. Austin coming right down to it. Finish line is in sight. The playoffs are within sight. The warmer weather, I think, signals that that is a great finish.
Oh, my.
And once Booker has some momentum, get out of his way, throwing himself towards the rim off the drive.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam King. Greg, what's the key thing Fred Van Vliet brings to this offense?
I feel like he's really a centering presence, Kevin. The guys can look to him to call the play, to give them their orders, and trust that he's setting them up for success.
So for the Suns, Plumlee is checked in for Nick Richards, and Royce O'Neal subbed in for Dunn. And so Van Vliet nails both of them.
And, you know, it takes an intelligent player to match up with bigger guys and win. Fred VanVleet is that player. He can outsmart guys who have, on paper, the advantage.
Bird, the pass to Durant. And Durant slams it in.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Durant inside. Durant's on him. O'Neal from long range. And it's Bird with the rebound.
Don't give him too good of a look.
Beal with the steal. Booker against Caruso. Booker no good. Gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Here's Bird. No good on that one. And KD's got the ball here for the Phoenix Suns. It's a 3-point game.
And the last time they faced this club, rebounding was their big advantage.
Şengün. Bird outside. Over in the corner, Caruso. He nails it, and we're tied up. Caruso's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, when he's able to find a shot he likes, Caruso can be pretty effective from range.
High post, KD. Durant's on him. Plumlee finds KD. Sinks the triple. Booker's got 9 points.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Pass to Caruso. Right wing. During the pass to Şengün. Count it. Good.
Let the big fella eat. Şengün just doing his thing down low.
And for the Suns, they're shooting an impressive 60% early. O'Neal a screen on Caruso. Inside. And stolen by Şengün. It's 2-on-1. And here's Bird from the arc. Another miss for him. Now shooting 1 for 4 from the floor. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Bird. Durant with it. Now guarded by Plumlee. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line.
Highly skilled and intuitive. Şengün is a handful. This is where some people compare him to a Jokic.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And he's at 73% this year at the foul line. Adequate, but not spectacular.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead.
Competitive, selfless, and a high basketball IQ. Şengün with the traits every coach loves.
Jones checked in for Phoenix.
Well, he's got to be disappointed that he wasn't able to take the lead, but at least he evened things up. Yeah, his athleticism more than makes up for his lack of size. Allows him to compete even against bigger guys.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Outside, Jones. Pass to KD. Over Beverly. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. KD's got 6.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Bird a screen on O'Neal. Now Şengün. Here's Bird. Guarded by KD. 6 to shoot. Over Durant. Bird with the bucket. Bird's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Boy, both teams racking up the points to start this game.
Yeah, and I'm sure both coaches would like to see more defensive intensity from their team. Look, if I'm one of his teammates, I just keep getting him the ball. He has been lights out.
Now Beverly. Nothing on the board. Good! Another from 3.
Well, we expected him to come in firing. It's just another three-point barrage.
What a phenomenal run it's been for him. Nearing 5th on the list of most triples in a season. And then Durant with the dunk.
Look at KD throwing it down, not giving the defense any opportunity there.
And here's Beverly. Here's Christie. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
2 minutes remaining in the quarter.
The Suns leading. Jones looking for an opening. Outside Durant. Pass to Booker. And here is O'Neal. That 3 off the mark.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Christie kicks to Beverly. 1:30 left in the first quarter of the game. Bird outside. From the arc. Phoenix grabs the miss. Outside Durant. Puts it up from 12. It's hauled in by Beverly. Gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. No good from Bird. So it's Phoenix now. Outside, Jones. Pass to Durant from deep. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got 3 assists tonight.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
In the corner, it's Bird. From past the arc. Again, the miss by Bird.
Oh, he's frustrated there. You know he wanted to come right back with a 3 of his own.
They grab their own miss. Kicks it out to Jones. Plumlee sets the pick for Jones. Over Beverly. and off the front iron, and in it goes. Now it's a 7-point Suns lead. Bird looking it over. Over Durant. Wow! Huge buzzer beater.
I did not think he was going to get that off in time.
He released it just in the nick of time. What a shot.
No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Suns lead by 5.
Kevin Durant, Larry Bird duel shaping up here. The Suns' playoff hopes on the line tonight. What's going to happen? Stay tuned.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second. Quarter of action is where we're at right now. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Suns?
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And they are also just outworking the opposition in transition. When the break is on, they've continued to find ways to score.
So with Durant sitting on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. Plumlee out there with Royce O'Neal. Then there's Bradley Beal. Then it's Jones. And it's Shed in at the 2-guard. Beal with it. And it's Reddish picking him up. Plumlee, no luck. Gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Here's Simmons. And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. That is his first foul of the game.
You want your team to be aggressive on the glass, but he was a little too zealous for that rebound.
Yeah, but I don't mind the guy battling down low. Let him know there's not going to be any easy rebounds.
Beal drives in, and the basket is good. Beal's got 5.
Yeah, offensively, Beal is a smooth operator.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Wagner has screen on Jones. And with that shot, the Suns' lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Van Vliet.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
Pass to Plumlee. Outside, Jones. Simmons. Here's Wagner. And finished off by Wagner.
Yeah, powerful finish from Wagner. Don't get in his way.
Suns leading by 3. Outside, Beal. Pass to Shed. Plumlee with the screen. To the paint. Shot clock at 3. And stolen by Wagner. Van Vliet looking around. Shoots over Beal. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. And it's now only a 1-point Suns lead. Beal against Van Vliet. Outside, Jones. Takes it inside. All right, Stan, hypothetical situation. Down 1, shot clock is off. If you could pick anyone in the NBA, who do you want taking that shot?
Well, I'm going to go back in time a little bit, Kevin. The guy who really made my career for me as a head coach. I'm taking Dwayne Wade. He was the best that I ever saw. Not only did he have the ability to make clutch shots, he managed the game clock as well as anybody I've ever seen.
The situation was never too big for him, was it?
Never was, and he's so smart in addition to being as talented as he was.
Beal against Christie. Here's Bull. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Here's Iguodala.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Back to Pippen. It's stolen by Jones. And here they go. Here's O'Neal. Done outside. There's the lob to the hoop.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Iguodala grabs the rebound. Suns leading by 7. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Mason Plumlee's checked in for the Suns. Devin Booker comes in for Royce O'Neal. Free throw no good for Dunn. And it seems a new era is upon us, GA. A lot of young stars and young teams vying for the status of household names.
Kevin, the casual fans might have to update their frame of reference, right? Especially since a lot of these new stars are playing in smaller markets.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Up top, Wagner. He's guarded by Plumlee. To the left side wing. Pass to Christie. Hits the three-point bomb. And now just a 3-point Suns lead.
And after not making any threes in the first half, he now has 2 here in the second half. Let's see if he continues to add to that.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Devin Booker is a 3-level scoring threat. He said, I'm just reading coverages and taking what the defense gives me. That's a mid-range jumper, which analytically people say isn't the highest percentage shot. But for myself, it's a good one. I've shot it pretty much my whole life. Kevin?
And David, doesn't it show? Wow, he is something else. Hey, thank you. On the wing, Booker, defended by Christie. No good from Booker.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
Okoro finds Pippen. That misses, had a chance to tie it there.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. GA, when we think about Devin Booker's scoring ability, he always has been ahead of the curve.
The youngest player ever to score 70 in a game, amongst the youngest to get to 10,000 points. Booker is on a historic scoring pace.
And the Suns making a change here. Durant's checked in.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
Bird inside the three-point line. Bull, that's good.
Yeah, inside, Bull does a great job just making subtle adjustments and utilizing that length.
Done outside. Back to Booker. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. While we can, let's have a peek at the league's top foul shooting teams over the course of the last month.
And they've had a lot of success at the free throw line, converting those at a high level. So I'd look for them to continue to attack the rim.
Free throw good, Booker.
An elite offensive threat. Booker continues to try and find ways to improve his game.
Jones checked in for Bradley Beal.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical. Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
Few players have the overall game of Larry Bird. Obviously, we know he can shoot the lights out, but he's also an elite level passer.
Royce O'Neal's checked in for Phoenix.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Jones in the post, guarded by Pippen. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
Clearly a foul.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And he has grooved his stroke at the line this season and been able to maintain it with an average of 90%.
And so Jones nails both of them. Gone 7 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Pass to Şengün. Bird against Dunn. Bird, the pass to Şengün. Good. And it's Bird picking up the assist. Bird's got 4 assists in the game. And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer.
Maximize every possession.
Well, that's the job, right? Your duty as a coach is to finesse your lineups so your guys get the best chance to succeed.
And here are the Suns now. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Count it. 16 points for Kevin Durant.
Anywhere Durant can find a shot, he can make a shot. That certainly includes the mid-range.
Bird outside. Buries it from three-point range.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look for that.
Pass to Jones. Dunn sets a screen for Jones. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Analytics or the eye test? The optics or the numbers in front, Greg? When you're judging the performance of a player, what kind of criteria do you use?
Well, an MVP candidate recently said, my eye test tells me this guy's a terrible defender, but the analytics tell me he's a great defender. I'm confused, and I often feel the same way.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1.
Well, a lottery pick back in 2022. Jalen Durant brings energy to this team. A big frame, toughness down low.
Kevin Durant, bullseye, money. The 3.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Here's Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
Even without the explosive athleticism, Şengün still able to play above the rim.
Outside Durant, there's the triple. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got assist number 8 here in this one already. Pass to Caruso. Now Şengün. That shot misses. Great D that time from Durant. Suns leading by 3. Booker dishes to Dunn. Back to Booker. Dunn kicks to Jones. Over Beverly. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Jones has got 8 points.
Assist.
Side. Şengün inside. Durant's there. That one falls. And it's Jones with the ball for the Phoenix Suns. Oh, the jam by O'Neal.
And this sort of awesome
dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Back to Şengün. Out of bounds. Phoenix takes possession.
And a moment here to check out the numbers for Booker. Right around 25 points per, 5 assists and 3 rebounds. And he has been passing the ball like a virtuoso. That's what really stands out about these recent performances.
Well, this staff loves coaching him, and his teammates love playing with him. He's just an unselfish guy who makes everyone around him better.
Nick Richards, he's checked in for Phoenix. Beal comes in for dunk. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play. That'll put Larry Bird on the free throw line. Bradley Beal picks one up, and this is his second trip to the line in the game. Throw good, Bird.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfectly lined so far here in the second quarter.
Here's Beal. Richards passes to Beal. Tries yet again. Yep, it counts. Beal's got 4 points now in the quarter.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Bird outside. Şengün inside. Defended by Durant. And Durant slams it in.
Well, let me tell you something about Jalen Durant. This guy fears no one, and he plays with a mean streak.
Phoenix has gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it. 9 times they've missed. Richards powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
And with that, the Phoenix lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Bird.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Outside, Beal. Here's Booker with the drive and the dunk by Booker.
Excellent footwork there. Booker so tricky on the drive. You can't predict what he's going to do.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And here's Bird for 3. The rebound by Richards. Richards got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Booker the pass to Beal. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Larry Bird. The Suns have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
And both free throws good for Beal. Here's Simmons. And stolen by Dunn. And so it's the Phoenix Suns with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. High-scoring affair, Brad. How would you assess the first half?
We got to defend. We're not going to outscore this team. We got some of the best scorers in the world. We got to defend. That's the only way we're going to win. So.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
Hey, everybody. Psst. I got a secret. We're taking a look at the Suns. Here in the closing week, they can qualify for the play-in tournament, trying to keep their playoff hopes alive.
The pressure is on, and the margin for error, slim. And now, time to talk about this game. What a solid start for the Suns.
Total team effort. Instead of 5 starters, it's like they've got 7 or 8 guys getting it done. That's how good the reserves have been tonight, guys.
Lots of interchangeable parts. They can throw different lineups at you. Keeps you guessing. And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
Team Bird has got to get on the boards better, man. They're being killed on the glass. Phoenix is fighting like cats and dogs tonight to try to stay alive for the playoff hopes.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, he's been locked in tonight. Through the first 2 quarters, he's been a huge factor from outside.
Alex Caruso out there with Fred VanVleet. Then it's Alperen Sengun. Then it's Bird. And it's Durant in at the center, filling out the middle. Sengun, no good.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Booker outside. Pass to Richards. Clock at 6. Outside, KD. Over Bird. Durant, no good. Gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark. Shooting the 3-ball well. On the wing, Bird. Defended by Booker. They double-team Bird. For 3, VanVleet. Great play by Bird to set it up. VanVleet's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And you have to appreciate the confidence. VanVleet wastes no time shooting the rock when he is in that groove.
Beal against VanVleet. Richards uses the glass to finish the layup. Richards got 6 points.
Yeah, secures the ball off the glass. Does a nice job going right back up.
Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Bird against Dunn. VanVleet passes to Bird. Over Dunn. And with that shot, the Suns' lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Bird.
Well, he got to his spot in the mid-range, and that's a shot he's going to make more often than not.
Here's Beal. Oh, that's blocked.
Well, I want to see more of this from Durant. Nice effort using his size to make an impact defensively.
Bird finds Durant. To the inside. Kicks it out to VanVleet. On the wing, Bird for the tie. Cans it from downtown. Bird's got 5 points now this quarter.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Outside, Beal. Shoots over VanVleet.
They've come out a little cold after that halftime break. Just 1 of 5 from the field to start the third quarter.
And it's sent back by KD. Pass to Booker. 13 feet away. Caruso grabs the miss. Gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Down against Bird. Now here's Caruso. For the lead. And good that time. Bird's got 28.
Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
Booker the pass to Beal. Richards with it. Here's Dunn. Phoenix no good that time either. Gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. VanVleet kicks to Caruso. Down low. Out to Bird. Shoots over KD. With 1 on the clock. And Durant slams it in.
Well, positioning and size win Durant the offensive rebound, which he then cashes in on.
Suns trail by 4. And Mike Budenholzer is called a timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
Playoff intensity, baby. Phoenix Suns fighting for their playoff life. They must win this game or their hopes for the playoffs are over. But Bird is not going to accommodate.
The later we get in the season, the hotter these teams have gotten. Your shooting leader since the All-Star break in the NBA. The Suns in second.
And it's been a disciplined approach from both of these clubs offensively since the midseason. I mean, they're really getting good looks at the basket every possession, and you can see it's become a point of emphasis.
Trying to end the drought. Larry Bird grabs the miss. Bird's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Durant the pass to Bird. Overdone. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Bird's got 30.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
Here's Beal. Phoenix, no good that time either.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
Here's Christie. He's got 6. Can't connect from short range.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup. And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
Now here's Beverly. No scoring in this one. Pulls up on the wing. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. KD's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Dunn kicks to Booker. Dunn with a screen on Bowl. For 3, Booker. Missed it for the 8th time in 15 tries from the floor. Gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the 3rd quarter. Beal against Bird. Back to Beverly. Over Booker. And it's Beverly missing. Suns trail by 4. The 3. Again, the miss by Booker.
Well, so far in the second half, he hasn't been able to get another 3 to fall.
Beverly with the ball. At the elbow, it's Bird. And he gets the bucket. 32 points for Larry Bird.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
And Mike Budenholzer is called a timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with this team. Checked in for Phoenix. Here's Richards. He has 6. Left side, O'Neal. Booker against Beverly. Clock at 4. Shot from the top of the key. And it's Wagner with the rebound.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Now Beverly. He has yet to score. Christie the pass to Bird. Over Durant. Good. but he hits again.
Up and up he goes as he continues this sensational season, now closing in on second place in scoring.
And GA, with the way he has manhandled defenses all year long, you have to think he'll make a good run for it.
And to even come near Wilt's mark of 3,586 points from back in '63 speaks volumes for the season he's had.
And he gets it to go.
Oh! Larry Bird. Oh, my God. Hey. Play of the game right there. Got his man up, fit back. Oh, my Lord. What? He did what? Bro. Oh, my God, that was nasty. Sick. One more time for those people who may have just missed this. I'm sorry to stop the gameplay, but this was such an awesome play. Look at his face. He digging in. He determined. Got him up. Dude got back down, got the baseline covered, spent back, and then Bird eked underneath him. Kevin Durant on the help, just threw it up with the right. Swish. Oh, man. Larry Bird. Put that in the highlight reel.
Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific this quarter.
Booker the pass to Richards. Here is Durant. Using his length inside. Durant.
There is no limit to what KD can do scoring the basketball.
And here's Beverly. On the wing, Bird. This one for three. Knocks down the three ball.
Larry Bird has 39. Taken over.
Well, after dropping in 2 triples in the first half, he's now matched that mark here in the second half, and I wouldn't be surprised to see more of those.
Beal from long range, and it's Bird with the rebound. Bird's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Wagner outside. In the corner, it's Bird. Wagner, a screen on KD. 3-pointer. And there's Wagner on the assist by Bird. Bird's got his 6th assist on the night.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
Booker finds Richards. Outside Durant. Lets it go from deep. And it's Wagner with the rebound.
Well, he had a great first half from 3-point range, but hasn't quite gotten his touchback since the break.
Some solid defense there from KD. Beal dishes to O'Neal. Back to Beal. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. And the dunk by Booker.
And we see this so often from Booker because he has the green light to take any shot he wants.
On the wing, Bird.
2 minutes remaining.
Wagner left side. Great play by Bird to set it up.
Assist from
Bird's got his 7th assist here tonight.
We love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible. Well, they're behind, but it's certainly not because of him. He's doing everything he can. He just needs more help from his teammates.
Wagner with a screen for Beverly. Pass to Bird. Fires from the wing. And that's good off the glass that time. Bird's got 41.
Well, he's had a night. This team feeds off of his energy. And every time they've needed a bucket, he's delivered.
Out to KD. They set the pick. Lots of room. He doesn't hit that one.
That was a good look from the mid-range. He'd like to have that one back.
Lets it go. Here's Bull. And another shot. Tough possession there. They stayed with it, but they just couldn't make it. Pass to Booker. 30 seconds left here in the third quarter. Back to Beal. It's up a three. Larry Bird grabs the miss. Bird's got 7 rebounds in the game. Katie against Beverly. Pass to Christie. Great play by Bird to set it up. Christie's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor.
Larry Bird in the third quarter.
Yeah, and
my goodness.
They've been content to let them fire away.
Total domination.
Well,
rebounding, scoring, passing. We saw it all, folks.
Difficult to overcome.
Shooting, post-ups.
Leading by 17. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. Let's listen in on what Mike Budenholzer had to say to his team.
Wow, they just, man, that was Bird just, wow. Yeah, he's gassed right now, and he deservedly so. He needs a big-time breather. But they got such a big lead, they can get away with having Bird on the bench now. What a performance by Bird. Man, he just, man. I don't know what to say. Hope you guys are enjoying this, guys. Oh, that was fun. Let's go ahead and come in with, I'm going to put Ben Simmons at the, I really don't like putting Ben at the 3 because I like to have I always feel like your 2 guard and your small forward need to be able to shoot the 3-pointer. Because that means you don't have any edges, you know what I mean? You need to have people on the edges that can shoot the 3. It makes it bad for court spacing. So I really don't like putting him there. I guess I'll go ahead and put him at the power forward. And then we'll bring in, let's go ahead and give Rorco to go deep into the bench. Guys are tired. Give Beverly a break too. Might need him late. They might make a comeback here. You never know. Get Pippen Jr. What's a good thing about having a good lead? You can put your backups in. Give your main guys a big rest in case a comeback happens. All right, let's go.
Team in the huddle.
Let's get through it. Talk to each other. Chase. Be active on the ball. Maybe inside to middle, but at least do something.
Not happy at all with that effort. Mike Budenholzer challenging his team to get involved.
Yeah, I mean, it happens, but you can't blame him for being upset. I mean, let's see if his passion can resonate with his guys and give them some life.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Dunn is out there with O'Neal. Then there's Devin Booker. Then it's Plumlee, and it's Jones in at the point guard position. That's who's out there for Phoenix. And here's Booker from the arc. And it's Wagner with the rebound. Wagner's got 6 rebounds in the game. Pippen against Dunn. Pippen, the pass to Christie. And there's the defensive 3-second call. Stan, I've always admired you. Come from a coaching family. Was there a point growing up you knew you wanted to be a coach?
Yeah, look, I loved being around the game. And so 2 things happened that drove me into coaching. Number 1, I loved baseball, and I couldn't hit one. So that was out. And I wasn't a good enough basketball player to go on that way. So if I wanted to stay involved in the game, that's when I knew I wanted to be a coach.
But your dad had a little bit of that in his background. I say in a little kind of tongue-in-cheek, right? He was a guy that led the way in your interest there.
Yeah, my dad coached for over 40 years, and I think he had a great passion for it and always used to tell us that he never actually felt like he worked a day in his life. He loved it so much.
Following in his footsteps, terrific story.
Well, it's a 3-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Wagner on the wing. Back to Pippen. Pass to Okoro. Here's Christie. Outside Pippen. Plumlee with the block. Suns trail by 18. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Plumlee with a screen on Pippen. Here's Jones, and it's good off the back rim and in. And that's a double-double for him now. 10 points and 11 assists. Pippen dishes to Simmons. Pass to Wagner. Back to Simmons. Over O'Neal. Simmons' shot is good. Simmons got his first bucket of the night. And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. Jacks up a three. Another three for Phoenix.
Well, that's his first three here in the second half. Gotta think he'd like a few more of those.
Pippen finds Simmons. Back to Pippen. There's Wagner with the three. It's hauled in by the Suns. Outside, Jones. Pass to Dunn. And here's Booker. Back to Dunn. Shoots the three. And it's Wagner with the rebound. Wagner's got 7 rebounds in the game. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Dunn against Simmons. Shot clock at 5. Here's Christie. It's hauled in by the Suns. O'Neal's got 5 rebounds tonight. The 11-footer. Whoa! Booker playing big inside.
And this coaching staff in love with Booker's ability to create his own shot. It's a part of his game that's come a long way.
T-shirt should be coming your way. The loudest fan picture.
Nick Richards. He's checked in for Plumlee. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, well, during the break, I was able to catch the message the visiting team coach gave to his team. He told them, don't look at the scoreboard. We have to play like we're tied. They want their team to sustain that level of effort, and we'll see how it works out. Kevin?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Dunn outside for 3. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in. Booker's got 6 assists here tonight. Gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. To the wing right side. Christie. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Christie's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, and when you're hit, you gotta hit back.
A bit of a duel going on between them. Came down the floor looking for immediate payback.
Here's the break. It's hauled in by Dunn. Dunn's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Jones kicks to Dunn. Back to Jones. Dunn sets a screen for Jones. Dunn left side. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Şengün.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger. And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Dunn finds Richards. Wants to get it to Booker and does. That one, no good. Gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Şengün with the bucket.
A guy who was ready to fight for it. Şengün using that strength to get that one to go.
Dunn outside. Outside, O'Neal. They need this. Dunn misses.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of it from distance, but look, he's got to find something easier.
Pass to Caruso. 3-pointer. The shot's good from Christie. Christie's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Well, he's already hit more threes since halftime than he did in the whole first half. He might have figured something out.
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Larry Bird.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
And with their spot in the postseason assured, he's picking up just at the right time to be on top of his game. Here's Şengün. No good. Nice defense from KD. And it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Durant. And the Suns making a change here. Dunn's checked in.
Ryan Dunn.
Şengün against KD. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Good on the shot.
Love that intensity from Şengün inside, basically overpowering the coverage.
And Booker kicks to Beal. They need this one. And it's blocked by Şengün. Well, Stan, the NBA awards impact so much on these players and what they think they can acquire and achieve. How do you feel about the structure of award voting?
Well, right now, Kevin, there's about 100 panelists that each get a vote, and that seems like as good approach as any. Certainly, I need to be on that panel, and, you know, I mean, I think we'd probably get more worthy award winners if they would just let me pick them myself.
But, you know, they make your picks public, and a lot of times voters are uncomfortable with that.
Yeah, that doesn't really bother me. I'm used to people disagreeing with me anyway. I have a family, Kevin.
Free throw good, Christie. And Christie drops them both. Phoenix has gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. KD's shot is good.
And he was hot from 3 to start this game. That's his first since halftime.
Pass to Bull. Shoots over KD. Bull can't hit.
Well, sometimes it's just not your night. But despite his struggles, they're ahead in the game.
Booker outside. I've heard some talk about this idea, Stan. What do you think about adding a one-on-one tournament to the All-Star weekend?
Wow, Kevin, I love that idea. And if you could get the better players to play, I think there would be some serious interest in that from fans and some great competition among the players.
We see it every night in the NBA, and that's what we all crave for, right? We want to see the biggest names against each other.
Yeah, every night we want to see the best players one-on-one against the other great players in the league.
Inside, and that one is stuffed right through.
Oh, get out of his way.
No way the D was going to slow him down. Here's Pippen. Pass to Okoro. Rebound by the Suns. KD's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Booker outside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Keeping the defense honest, can't be over-aggressive against Booker.
Line for two, Devin Booker.
Free throw good, Booker. Both free throws good from Booker. And landing zone fouls have been a part of the rule book for some time now, Coach. It's changed how shooters shoot.
No question, Kevin, and it's a good thing, I think. The NBA needs to protect the shooters. They're doing that. None of us wants injuries that could be prevented. We don't want to see the great shooters just come down and land on somebody's foot and miss 6 to 8 weeks.
Done outside. Pippen against Booker.
They've got to be careful. A big key to beating them is keeping Booker off the line as much as possible.
Second team foul.
No good on the free throw. A big group substitution here for Phoenix.
Booker. 2 shots.
He hits the second from the line.
Every point matters in a game like this. We should remember that in this free throw when it's all said and done.
Outside Pippen. Over to the wing. Here's Christie. No good on the triple. Phoenix has gone over and over to the three-point shot in the fourth quarter. 4 of 9. Chalk up 2 there. Booker's got 10 points in the quarter.
Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
Pass to Bull. Over O'Neal. And that one's drained from the low block. And a big play there to mute the crowd.
And guys, the only noise we're hearing now is coming from the visitors' bench.
Jones, the pass to Booker. Shoots the 3. Drills it from outside. Booker's got 33 points. 50 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Christie. Bull inside. O'Neal's there. Bull can't hit. To the middle. Here's Booker. And Pippen pulls it down. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Bull, the pass to Nance.
Mason Plumlee. First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the away team.
That free throw good from Nance.
2 shots.
He's perfect from the line this time. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pippen against Jones. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So now for Greg Anthony, Stan Van Gundy, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now we present the player of the game, Larry Bird.
Oh, man, I hope you guys enjoyed that one. That was one of the best games of exhibition of dominance. Phoenix Suns fighting for its playoff life, but Larry Bird unwilling to accommodate as he just dominated this team in the third quarter and really put it to bed. It was over. The game was close. Let's take a look at first quarter. Phoenix was up 35-30. They were there, bro. They were killing it. Second quarter, still in the lead, playing good, but Team Bird comes back, shoots an extraordinary 70% in that quarter. Then we go to the third quarter. Larry Bird took over, 33 points to 10. The defense stepped up, and Bird annihilated these guys, and 33 points of all things too. How about that? Funny. That's the story. I'm not even going to shoot a fourth quarter. Fourth quarter was just garbage time. 33 points by Larry Bird. Not Larry but by Team Bird. And they just look at that. No fast break points either. That means all the points came in the half court. Just pure execution. Just half court execution. No fast break points. Just good solid half court defense and execution in the half court. Phoenix in that third quarter went 5 for 22. The coldest quarter in the history of the Phoenix Suns, probably. Probably. Man, they just got shut down. Jeez, man. Devin Booker, most of these points came in garbage time, let's be honest. Kevin Durant was the one that was doing work early. Booker got his points mostly. Let's take first quarter, he had 9 points. Kevin Durant opened up with 14 points in the first. Oh, give Booker credit. He had 9 points in the first quarter. I didn't notice it because Durant was so hot. Like, Durant was just spectacular in the first part of the game. Then Booker had 7, so yeah, I guess Booker played well. You just didn't know it because Durant was just coming on so strong. I had to put Bird on him at one point just because nobody else could even. I mean, I figured that maybe at least Bird could get tough with him. Can't stay with him off the dribble, but if I could maybe pressure him, get tough with him, push him around. But after that, they both third quarter did nothing. Neither one of them really 4 points apiece. And then Kevin Durant didn't do anything in the fourth quarter. He just got tired. And Booker got the rest of it. That was all she wrote. So the Phoenix Suns season is over. A game that they had to win. But look at this stat, man. They're 41 points, 7 rebounds, 8 assists, 2 steals, 17 for 28 from the field, 4 for 8 for downtown, 3 for 3 from the free throw line. And God knows how many difficult high-angle jumpers he made tonight. The story of Christie. But how about this, though? Christie off the bench. Christie with 24 points off the bench. 8 for 13 goes a sublime 6 of 8 from 3. Now, most of it was wide open spot-ups off the double teams that Bird was causing. I mean, most of his damage came in the third quarter, I think. First quarter, he didn't do anything. Second quarter, he had 6 points and hit 2 of his threes. But then that third quarter, didn't do too much. He had 3 there as well. Fourth quarter, he stayed out there and got some garbage time points in there. Okay, so most of his points came in the garbage time. I take that back. They didn't have really a stellar, but he had some important shots there when the game was in doubt, though. But the story of the night was the Bird, man. The third quarter by Bird, man. 20 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists. I mean, this is a night for most people. He did that in a quarter. 20 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists, 9 for 13, 2 for 2 from 3, and just out everything to the Phoenix Suns by himself in that quarter. It was crazy. Let's take a look at some of the highlights here. Let's take a look at Şengün. Şengün playing pretty good too. 15, 6, and 5 for him. Blocking and steal. Getting out around the fast break right there. Finger roll layup in transition. Just abusing Kevin Durant in the post. Abusing Kevin Durant in the post. Abusing that time. It's someone else. I can't. Oubre, I believe. Kelly Oubre. No, it's not Kelly Oubre. I forget the guy's name. There's Durant again matched up with him. We tried to go to Kevin Durant because I wanted to try to take some steam out of him because, man, he was killing Team Bird early. So I figured let's post him up, take some steam out of him. I guess we wore him down a little bit with the post-ups. Because, man, he was on. That was like, I feel like I was playing Kevin Durant from 2012. Yeah, that was 2012 Kevin Durant in the first half, man. Jeez. Like, there was no stopping that kid. Let's take a look at Durant here. We were also getting out-rebounded crazily, too. We couldn't get a rebound in the first half. But Durant came on strong late when it mattered. I had Durant guarding Durant earlier. It was a bad matchup. I thought maybe Durant might be able to do something, but in doing so, I think it took Durant away from the basket for weak side help defense. So once we took Durant off of Durant, and then put him on weak side help, that's when Team Bird's defense really came home, became banger, and became lockdown. So you see it right there. He's able to now he's able to freelance on defense, which is when he's at his strength, at his best. So let's take a quick look here at Christie. Just wide open three. That was in the second quarter. That's the fourth quarter right there. And all these spot ups he's hitting, man, just wide open. Mostly from the post ups and the kickouts. Guys setting hard screens. But you gotta hit the shots, and he did that. Getting open's only part of it. You gotta be able to hit, and he did it. 24 points off the bench for Christie. But the man of the hour, too sweet to be sour. Larry frickin' Bird. Let's take a look at it. The consent. Man, look at that leaner three. That is sick. Dude right is at the buzzer. He made so many difficult jump shots with people in his face tonight. There's another one right there. There's another one right there off the glass with Durant. Look at that one. God dang. There's another one, man. Swish. Jeez, man. There's a steal on Durant right there. There's a steal by Bird. That's the story from Phoenix, guys. Team Bird delivering the blowout, which really wasn't a blowout, but it evolved into one. Led by the heroic performance of one Larry Bird. Now let's see how many games are left. Getting down to 3 games left in the season. 2 games for Showtime. So the next game coming up will be Team Showtime going on the road to take on the 25-54 Kings. It might be a good game. The Kings play an up-tempo style, so they match up well together, although Kings aren't playing for anything. Should be a good game, though. Nothing on the line here other than just Team Showtime trying to keep their chemistry up. And after that, they get 4 days off, and they finish up with the Miami Heat, and that's it. And then playoff time for Team Showtime. As for Team Bird, they have 3 more games to go. It'll be the Lakers, New Orleans, and the Charlotte Hornets. Now, these 2 games are important because let's take a look at the standings. Not so much important for Team Bird, but for the playoff picture. Because as we go back out to the Western Conference and take a look at things, never mind. It's over. Yep, I told you. Phoenix Suns, they're out. That's it. It's all set. There's your playoff. Now, the only thing that can change is the seeding of all this, because if LA can beat Team Bird, they probably would get, I think they get the tiebreaker over New Orleans, and they would move up to the 8th seed, meaning they would get a home game in the play-in tournament, and they would go on the road. Memphis is on the road if they can't get a win. But both of these 2 teams here are playing Team Bird this week, so if they can find a way to both of them, I guess if LA, mix and match. If New Orleans beats Bird and the Lakers lose, they keep their 8th seed spot. If the Lakers beat Bird and New Orleans loses, they keep their spot. And they move. Actually, they move up to the 8th spot, and New Orleans has to go on the road for a play-in tournament game. So, still a lot to be decided here, a little bit, but that's it for Phoenix. Their season's done. They had a chance. They couldn't. They were in the game, though. Give them credit. They were there, but man, whoo. Larry Bird, man. That's all I can say. I was sitting there watching that like, man, what the heck am I watching? This dude was just, like he went into Super Saiyan mode or something. Like he was on another level. Oh, boy. But with that being said, guys, I'm going to bring this to an end, and I'm going to go ahead and call it an evening. And I'd like to humbly ask you guys to go ahead, and if you like what you're seeing here, please give this video a like and share it. Consider subscribing to my channel, hit the notification bell, and go ahead and check out my other playlists, as well as my other playthroughs and gaming expeditions that I do with various genres of gaming. And yeah, to wrap up the 1986 Larry Bird and 1987 Magic Johnson versus each other in the modern era. teams built around them to see how they would fare. And boy, it has been quite a journey. I've enjoyed this. I hope you guys have too. If you missed any games or you're new to the series, just go check out my channel. The playlist is all there under the 19. Just type in 1986 Larry Bird versus 1987 Magic Johnson in modern era. It'll come right up, and just push play. Everything's in sequential order. You can just go ahead and watch that. If you're not into that, if you don't like Bird or Magic, check out Michael Jordan. I have that list as well. I also have 1962 Wilt Chamberlain, which is still ongoing, and my 2006 Kobe Bryant series, which is still ongoing as well. And with that, I will say good night or good morning, wherever you are in the world, and I will see you guys next time as Team Showtime goes on the road to take on the Sacramento Kings at 25-54. They are not in the playoffs, but they match up pretty well with Team Showtime, so it should be a pretty interesting game. I will see you